Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back. So we are going to apply Dura dressing to my Cybertruck tires. If you've been following the channel for a while, you know that I've done this to my previous Model Y, and I absolutely swear by this stuff. It is the most amazing product I've ever used in terms of, tire care and just overall looks. Because, I'm tired of, when I detail my car, I spray the tire black on there, and then 10 minutes later of driving down the road, or, even after it says it dries, it just sprays all over the back of my car. But this fixes that. This is basically like a semi-permanent solution. Once you apply it, you basically only have to reapply it maybe once a year, depending on how much you drive. But just to make your lives easier, I'm going to show you how to do this, and much faster and much easier. But there are some things you're going to need. First of all will be the overall Dura dressing kit that comes with the cleaner. I did buy the XL kit meant for oversized tires because, we're here with the Cybertruck today and these tires are pretty big. So we got our oversized bottle of cleaner here. We have the Dura dressing itself. I already did do one tire, but I wasn't very happy with the video footage, so I'm just going to redo it and we'll see which one comes out better. Your trusty brush. It did come with another brush. It came with this, brown brush with the black bristles, but I'm not a fan of that, and let me tell you why. Here's the original one that I used from my original Dura dressing application on my Model Y like 2 or 3 years ago. I like that the bristles are white because I can actually see how clean my tire is, because that's one of the steps, and it's probably the most important step, is making sure that your tires are completely clean before applying the Dura coating, because if not, the coating itself may turn brown, so you're going to have brown tires, and we don't want that. So, this brown one, we're going to toss that off to the side. It does come with the applicators as well. It does come with 2 of them. Highly do recommend, if you have a paintbrush, use a paintbrush for oversized tires with this, because using the applicator is kind of a pain in the butt. I might try this one on the second go around, but yeah, if you have a paintbrush, it does say that you can use that. Also a nice trusty chair. I found it a lot more comfortable if I have a chair to sit in. To make your life easier, we also do have a power sprayer, because once we're done cleaning, we're going to power spray each round, and then a trusty leaf blower. Yes, a leaf blower, because basically, so this is a 3-step process. Step 1, completely read all the directions. They are in the box, and they also are on their website, but I'm going to show you everything here, but just say you did, go read the directions. Step 2 is we're going to clean the tire, each tire individually. It does recommend, depending on how old your tire is, how much dirt is on it, whether it has some sort of silicone protective material, to clean your tires at a minimum of 3 times. You may need only 1, who knows? The last tire I did took 3 rounds of cleaning, but it may take anywhere upwards of up to 5 or 6. So this is a tedious job. It is not just, I'm going to do it once, or I'm not going to use this cleaner, because, well, let me tell you something. This is the craziest cleaner I've ever used in terms of cleaning my tires. Like, as we kind of go through this, you'll just see how all the brown gunk on here from my dirty tire just ends up just washing itself away. So it's a pretty crazy process. Like I said, it's very tedious. I'd say count on roughly an hour per tire, but in the end of the day, it's going to be worth it. Because, man, once I show you, like, in the end result, what this looks like, you're going to go out and buy this yourself. And no, I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I just love the product. So if I love the product, I'm going to show it off. But all right, so we've already completed step 1, but now we're going to move on to step 2, which is the cleaning process. And they do recommend, so don't spray it into, like, directly on the tire. What they do want you to do is just spray it into the brush itself and then clean that way, just because, 1, this stuff is expensive, and 2, you don't want to waste any. And that's what they recommend. So we're going to start. So we're just going to start spraying right directly into the brush, and then we're just going to start scrubbing. And you can already see just all the brown gunk that's already starting to come off of here. It's crazy. But yep, we're going to start cleaning. I do clean kind of the outside here, just a little bit of the sidewall, just because I'm going to apply a little bit there as well. But yep, we're just going to kind of move down. And I like to start from the outside and just kind of work my way in. And also, it does recommend, too, if you have grooves in your tires that go up and down like this, they do recommend scrub up and down as well, because, yeah, you definitely got to make sure you get into those crevices. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. So this brush was white. Not anymore, which it's a tire. You expect it to get a little dirty. But after a couple of rounds of cleaning, just watch just how clean this brush will be by the time I'm done with it. After cleaning this tire, it will absolutely amaze you. Whew. You can still see me, but yes. So round one is done. Oh, at least after we power spray and air dry. So I'm going to give it a quick run with the power sprayer. I'm going to leaf blow it. Boom. And that'll be round one. All right, so we completely dried the tire to the best of my ability. But something I also recommend as well is take the power sprayer to this brush as well as the leaf blower. Make sure it's completely clean of debris and dirt and all that, just so you can kind of gauge yourself on just how clean your brush is, because obviously this thing is filthy. So yes, take your power sprayer, leaf blower again, and then we'll basically do this process probably another 2 to 3 times, and then we'll be ready to apply our coating. All right, so now that we got our tire completely clean, completely dry, took another 2 rounds to get the brush completely clean, but now we're ready to apply the coating. Like I said, if you have a paintbrush, feel free to use that, but I do not, so we're going to do it the old-fashioned way. So we're going to make sure we shake this up. And for the first coat, I highly recommend a generous amount, like kind of, I'd say soak this thing a bit, just so we can get a nice thick coat on there for our initial application. Do keep the wet rag on standby because, like I said, we don't want any getting onto the rims. And if it does, we can just easily wipe it off. I have the wet rag here off to the side. But what I like to do is I like to start at the base, right at the rim, and just kind of apply that way. Just do just like a quick little 360. And yes, I know some is getting on the rims, which, that's what we expected. But we want to make sure we get this kind of edge of the rim right here. That's very important because, one, it's going to be very noticeable if you don't. So we're just going to do that initial application. I just like to turn it around just to make sure that we get everything. Like I said, this is a lot, but you'll see why once this is done. The first tire I definitely did not apply enough on the original coat or the initial coat. And you could tell I kind of had to redo it. But then what we're going to do, like I said, there's a lot. We're going to make sure that we just get all that. Take our kind of wet rag here and just wipe up all this that's right here on the rim. Because like I said, once this stuff dries, it's on there. I'm not kidding. You've been warned. I'm just going to make sure that we get everything. And then also I kind of like to get the outside as well. Fortunate part of Cybertruck tires is these things, they got a lot of nooks and crannies. So you're definitely going to have to get in there and make sure that you get everything. The good thing is this initial application that I did should do pretty well. But yeah, we want to make sure that we get like absolutely everything. I go through all the little crevices here and just make sure that nothing is missed. That's a good thing about doing kind of a heavier coat here in the beginnings. You'll be able to see everything, just to make sure that you didn't miss anything. As like I said, there's a lot. And what I'll do eventually off camera is I'm going to actually rotate the car. I'm going to move the truck forward just so we can get the bottom part as well. Because we don't want to miss anything. It's extremely important to get everything. And that's why I also covered this kind of part as well. Yes, I do know that when I start driving that all this is going to come off, but that's okay. Because that'll just ensure that we kind of got a better, just an overall coat on here. And then what I kind of do is just even it out a bit. So as you can see, it's a bit, I was very overzealous with this initial coat, but like I said, that's what we want. Of course, make sure you have enough to do all 4 tires. Don't waste it all on 1 or 2 tires. We still have plenty to go around. As you can also tell too, it has kind of this like bluish hue to it once you apply it. But then just watch. Once I use the air dryer or the leaf blower to blow this dry, and just watch it just turn clear, and it'll be pretty much instantly dry. It's quite remarkable just how well this stuff works. All right. So now that we have applied it, we've spread it around. There's a little bit the heavy amount over here. So we're just going to kind of re-go over that and make sure we don't miss anything. But I think we're ready to actually to leaf blow it. Air dry it, I guess. There's no leaves here in Vegas. There's nothing to leaf blow. Like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leaf blow this or air dry it, and then I'm going to rotate the truck, like move it forward a little bit or move it back, or probably move it forward, and then just make sure we just fully got the bottom part. But I'll show you what it looks like after I air dry it. All right, so we're done basically with coating number 1, with the exception I still have to roll the car forward, but look at that. Completely dry, residue-free, and this tire looks completely glossy. It looks like a brand new tire right from the factory. So, yep, I'm gonna go off camera. I'm gonna rotate the truck forward just so I can get the bottom part, and then I'll show you basically what a tire that's not treated with Dura dressing and then a tire that's treated with it, because I've only done 2 tires. I've done these 2 on this side. I haven't done the other side yet, but you'll just be surprised just how well this looks. All right, so here it is. This is the final product. This is what it looks like after, it's completely dried, aka I used a leaf blower on it. But, here's my clean hand, sort of. As you can tell, no residue, no nothing. Hand is still clean. Just look how shiny that looks, though. And just to kind of prove it to you, I'll show you what looks like without it. Yeah, so look how dirty that tire is. That's gross. Here's my back tire. Yep, I haven't done the whole left side of the truck yet, but yeah. Here's the before. And there's the after. So look how great that looks. Might have to go add another coat onto the rear wheel. That one doesn't look as good as this one, but yeah, just look how fantastic that looks. I'm thoroughly impressed. Like I said, I stand by this product 100%. But yep, hopefully that answers everything. If you have any other questions, feel free just to drop them in the comments. But that's pretty much it. If you enjoyed the video, found it educational, hit the old thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, haven't yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I think it's like right there. But yeah, hope you enjoy the rest of your day. See ya.